Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about the Donner DEP 20 weighted touch piano keyboard. I'm going to go through the features with you, but before I do that, I think I want to answer two questions that all piano players have. The first one is, what does it feel like to play because it's got weighted keys? And how does it sound? Really, nothing else matters. So before I get into the features, I'm going to play some different selections for you, and you'll get an idea of how it sounds by listening to a microphone that I placed in my ear as I was hearing the keyboard. For the best effect, you should use some good headphones on your computer when you listen to the soundtrack, because then you'll hear exactly what this keyboard sounds like. I think this keyboard sounds fantastic, and it feels terrific as well. It's just like a concert grand piano. I've played on all kinds of pianos, from small spinets in living rooms to large concert grands that are 9 feet long, and this sounds terrific. I wouldn't change a thing about this keyboard, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy it for anyone. You might see beginner keyboard listed on Amazon, but this is not a beginner's keyboard. This is for anyone that wants to perform anywhere, anytime. Now, let's go on a tour of the features. I'm going to take the camera off of the stand, and I'm going to bring it up close to the keyboard so you can see things right as if you were standing there, and we'll go through the features together. As you can see, this is a full width standard piano keyboard with 88 keys. The on button is at the far left, and you can see the display light up. Currently set to grand piano, and there are several buttons that you can operate. There's the volume control, there's an MP3 control, there is a voice section, rhythm section, and you can set it to synchronize with rhythm or other music when you start to play. There's even a transposition up and down selector so that you can transpose keys. Going on the other side of the display, there's a demo mode. There's a chord touch mode so that you can get a whole chord with a simple single key touch. This is actually very special here, the touch velocity selector. This keyboard is unlike the standard keyboards that you normally see in that the keys are weighted, just like a piano keyboard. So if you play very softly, and the faster and harder you play, the louder it gets. And it's weighted just like a regular piano keyboard. There is also some effects that you can select. You can split the keyboard, and you can also set up a metronome with the tempo slowed down or speeded up. You can play two voices at the same time on the single keyboard. You can select a bunch of drum effects. You can set up a metronome to work with the keyboard. You can record your playing, and you can play it back. Now we're going to continue our tour around the back of the keyboard. The first jack that you see is the MP3 player jack. It's a USB type configuration, and you can hook up an MP3 player to play along and also to synchronize playing. The next jack says USB, and it is a USB jack, but what it also is a MIDI output jack, so that you can use this keyboard with standard MIDI software, including digital audio workstations, to play the instruments. That's really important, and it's a really nice feature to have in a keyboard at this price. There is a special pedal key that's a round connector. That is for a 3-pedal configuration, the standard piano 3 pedals. And the one that's plugged in is a single sustain pedal that actually comes with the keyboard, which is also very nice. Most keyboards don't come with a sustain pedal. There's also an audio in and audio out. You can use this for recording your output. It's a standard line level output. And the last jack that's plugged in is the power connector, which plugs into the wall. Anyone that you get this for as a present, for example, is going to be extremely happy. I wouldn't hesitate to get it again. I really like this keyboard, and I think you will too. Bye for now.